Hey there, my name is Amanda and I wanted to come on here and do a quick video about how to use Differin gel, also called adapalene gel. So I used to work in dermatology. I worked in dermatology for years. I am now a registered nurse working in public health. I'm about to go into work actually. I'm sitting here in my car and I just wanted to record this video really quick. So I used to work in dermatology, and part of my job in dermatology was, multiple times a day I would educate people on how to use topical retinoids, which is what Differin is, among other things. And especially if it's your first time using things like this, it's not straightforward. And even on the Differin gel box, it says just apply liberally to face every day. I think that's what it says. I'm not sure exactly what it says. I obviously don't have it with me right now, but I went on YouTube because I was really excited that Differin's available over the counter now, and I was excited to get started on it again because my skin has been really bad. It's looking great now, but it was really bad after I had my daughter and went through all those hormonal changes. So I was excited that it was over the counter, and of course I love going on YouTube to look up things. So I went to look up before and after, but I just found all these videos of people complaining about their results with Differin, and I honestly think it's just because people are using it wrong. So what Differin is, it's a retinoid, and what retinoids do is they increase skin cell turnover, okay? So it is normal for things to get worse before they get better, because if you're increasing skin cell turnover in your face, you're gonna have a really bad breakout before your skin starts getting clear, because it's gonna, all that stuff that's underneath is gonna come out. So that's completely normal. Another thing that's normal is some peeling, flaking, and a little bit of irritation. But I've got some tips for you to avoid all this. First of all, until your skin is really used to Differin or any topical retinoid, I wouldn't use it daily. I would use it every other day at most. And honestly, I've been using Differin now for 2 months, and I still use it every other day. I started 3 times a week. So for virgin skin, you're not used to using retinoids, I want you to start only 3 nights a week, okay? And keep it at 3 nights a week for a month, and then increase to every other day. And then if you've been doing this for a couple months and your skin is fine, maybe then go daily. You don't need to use this stuff. There's people walking around. You don't need to use it every single night to have amazing results, okay? Another thing is you only need a pea-size amount, okay? So what I do is I take a little pea-size amount on my finger and I dab it right around, and then I spread it in. And you want to make sure that you avoid right under the eyes, and I try to avoid anywhere close to my mouth too, because the corners of my mouth tend to flake and get really, sensitive with the Differin. So what you're gonna do is, especially when you're first starting, I want you to use a mild unscented cleanser. Okay, you don't need anything fancy, you don't need charcoal, whatever, just a mild unscented facial cleanser. You're gonna wash your face, wash the day away, put on a very mild unscented moisturizer, okay? Just a light coat of moisturizer, let that dry a couple minutes, and then apply your Differin, okay? In the morning, you can wash your face with a salicylic acid wash. I like Neutrogena's, salicylic acid wash. I think they call it just acne wash. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, but those are great, and especially because your skin is going to get worse before it gets better. These washes are gonna be great for helping all those pimples and things that are coming out as your skin cells start to turn over. So that's really important. The only thing I will say about that wash is don't use the acne washes right before you put Differin on. So that night, but when you're washing your makeup off or whatever, use your mild face wash, and then don't put anything crazy on your face. No scrubs, no facial mask, no nothing like that. Just wash it, put a little bit of lotion, and then put the Differin. Now the next morning, and on nights that you're not using your Differin, you can use your acne wash, and you can even do your face mask and things like that, but it's really not necessary. I mean, Differin and topical retinoids in general are going to do wonders for your skin. Not only are they going to help with acne over time, they can also help with things like fine lines and wrinkles, and just the brightness of your skin, and even some dark spots. So they're amazing. You just have to use them right. And with Differin, you just can't expect it to work like in a week. Just remember, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Don't use it more than 3 nights a week when you first start up, and I would give it a good 3 months before you make any decision about whether it works for you or not. It's really a great acne treatment, and unfortunately, now that it's over the counter, I think a lot of people just are using it like you would use any other acne thing that's over the counter, and I think using it the right way will get you the results you want, and at least set you up to realize that breakouts in the beginning are completely normal.